goes to Rooster. Rooster nails a three-point shot. Ralston, Rooster Morris.
Love to see him start that way, Eric. Love to see that.
Great way to start this basketball game. Holden loses it out of bounds. Wow, that just kind of lazily just rolled out there. Apparently the ball was swatted, and Holden will retain possession. All right, here come the Rockets. With the basketball that's number 32, Aaron Carlton. He takes it up. He's in a jump step, tries to pass, can't connect there, and they're going to reset to the perimeter. Going through the lane, there's a pass all the way over in the corner for Carlton, no good. Rebound, that was Addison, no good. Gets his own rebound, and Rooster Morris will get the rebound for the Chargers. So there's a shot from the corner. Jarell Martin rims out, no good. Rebound, DJ Blanton up and in. It is good. And Madison Prep up 5-0. Drawing first and second blood. Here come the Rockets. That's Kendall Cooper with the basketball. There's a pass in the corner. Addison passes over to Collins. Collins back out to Cooper. And nails it up and in. And Holden has cut this lead very quickly. Down to 2. Jenkins. Bounce passes over to Morris. Morris in the corner. And up and in. Who hit that one, Barry?
DJ Blanton with his second rebound and his second made back.
All right, so Harry, would you take over for just a moment while let people know we're on air?
Yes, sir. It'll be Holden's ball on their end of the court. They get it in. That's number 20 with the ball. That's Kendall Cooper. He passes it to 15. Andre Carlton, kick ball against the Chargers. I think that was Dwayne Dinkins with the kick ball violation. It'll be Holden's ball underneath their basket. Throwing it in for Holden's number 5. That's Brandon Collins. He passes it into number 15, Cooper. Carlton, correction, that's Carlton, not Cooper. He misses the shot. Blanton gets the rebound, and the Chargers bring the ball up the court. Jarell Guy has the ball on the inside. He kicks it back out to Dinkins, who swings it over to Blanton. Blanton takes a shot and misses, no good. Holden gets the rebound. And there's the 3 for Holden. That's number 5, Brandon Collins. Ralston Morris takes a shot from the corner. It's no good. Air ball with the rebound is Brandon Collins. He passes it to Carlton, who kicks it over to Aaron Carlton. The Carlton brothers, I'm assuming, Andre and Aaron. 21 takes a jump shot, elbow, and knocks it down.
Perry, I think that's the first time I've seen us trailing at home. Wow, in weeks.
That's Trey Anderson who made the jump shot. Thank you, Ms. Bradford, Mrs. Benny Bradford's mom.
And Holden has gotten possession back again. They got Carlton kind of boxing the corner. Ronson Robertson working him hard. There's a swat stolen. Ronson Robertson up and in. And Madison Prep regains the lead 9-8. There's a pass way down to Brandon Collins, but he's double teamed. Flips it over. Carlton with the basketball. That's Aaron Carlton. There's a bounce pass on the corner. Kendall Cooper bounces it back to Carlton. Aaron Carlton looking, pivots, gives it over to Cooper. Cooper steps up, looks, he's double teamed, goes back to Carlton. Madison Prep hanging on to a one possession lead. Wow, that just looks like a little ring around the rosy here, Perry.
Stolen by Ronson Robertson.
Robertson with the steal. He works the corner. 4:09 remaining in the opening period. Denkins with the basketball. Passes over to Robertson. Robertson rims out for three. No good. Rebound DJ Blanton. Steps up in the lane area and is picked up. It's scooped up by Trey Addison. Kendall Cooper with the ball. Wow, he almost twisted an ankle there. Hope he's all right. Working the ball. There's a pass over in the corner. That's Addison. Addison puts it on the ground, passes back to Cooper. Cooper bounces over to Aaron Carlton. Carlton passes in the lane to Addison over in the corner for Carlton. That's Andrew Carlton. No good. Rebound Jarell Martin, his first of the evening. He brings it across half court. Ronson Robertson holds the basketball in the corner. Nobody guarding him. Jarell Martin with the ball. Goes along the baseline, and there's a whistle, and let's see what the call is. They're going to say it's a foul on 15. That's Andrew Carlton. That is his first personal foul with 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the opening period. Madison Prep leading 11-8. It was not a foul in the act of shooting. Madison Prep will take out from the baseline. They're going 4 across on the inbound.
Of course, he didn't get all this stuff.
And there's a whistle. Another whistle, and Holden gets possession of the ball. I'm sorry, strike that. I apologize. It's another foul. I believe that they're calling it on Andrew Carlton, and that was Chad Williams in the act of shooting. So Chad Williams will come to the line to try to put the brisket in the basket. Williams fires. Good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can hear it just whip the back of that rim in the backboard. Nice shot by Chad Williams. 12-8 Madison Prep with the lead. Williams gets the shooter's roll, and it's good. So Madison Prep comfortably in this one, 13-8. And no good. Andrew Carlton went up, rebound Jarell Martin, his second of the night. And here we go. So moving along, and Kendall Cooper with the basketball. Cooper, oh wow. Up and in, and it is 13-10 now. Madison Prep, really, I think more of a dogfight than they thought they bargained for here with Holden. Holden is playing them very, very tough. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Holden, boy, oh boy. They are hanging around and hanging around. Pass over in the corner, under the bucket to Addison, good. Oh my goodness. Trey Addison, they have come to Sports Academy here in Baton Rouge, and they are really, really giving the Chargers a real run for their money. And I just got to say, it's really kind of impressive to see what these young men have come in and done so far. There's the whistle away. And let's see what we have. Holden gets possession of the ball back. That's Aaron Carlton. Carlton bounces it in. Here comes Holden. Over to Kendall Cooper. Cooper flips it back to Carlton. That's Aaron Carlton in the corner for Brandon Collins. Collins launches one, no good, comes off hard. Michael the Butcher Burns in the game for the first time, and he gets the rebound. There's the pass to Chad Williams. Chad Williams being guarded by Kendall Cooper. Over to Jarell Martin in the wing. Back to Williams. Williams in the corner. He's wide open. Chad Williams for three. Chad Williams with the three-point shot. And just like that, they have Holden trapped. That 10-second clock is ticking. There's a whistle. And it looks like Coach Kevin Young calls timeout, and alertly so, because that certainly would have been a turnover.
Well, Eric, the last time we played this Holden team, they didn't score in the first quarter at all. So they're coming out with some adjustments and a lot more fire than when we played them in their play.
Looks like
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let him know. I got it.
Looks like these Rockets have launched here. And there's a timeout. And I'll set tell you what, if Holden did not score in the first quarter, and I did not have the privilege of covering that game, they look very new and very improved to the game. They've had Madison Prep on the ropes, and they actually had a lead for about 2 minutes of this quarter. So this will be very, very interesting to see how the Chargers adjust and come back to, deal with their district nemesis, their district foe, who is obviously bent on redeeming themselves from their last showing when they faced the Chargers. So, here we go. Holden inbounding the basketball. Ball's on the ground, over to, tipped up Chad Williams with the save, and, oh my goodness, so.
Are you okay with me running back to the
Yeah, so Perry having to take a little bit of a sabbatical, deal with some technical issues, so you're going to hear a whole lot of me for the next few minutes. Trey Addison fought for Chad Williams, really went up high, tried to steal the basketball. Trey Addison alertly slapped it off of Madison Prep and managed to keep possession for the Rockets. So, the Rockets will be inbounding the ball very shortly. Here we go. And there's the inbound. Oh wow. Ronson Robertson gets the steal. Up, off the glass and in. Ronson Robertson with the steal, and he goes all the way to the goal, puts it in, and Madison Prep has extended their lead to 6 points, and he was fouled on the way up. So the opportunity for a three-point play, Madison Prep can make this a three-possession game. So let's see what we have here. And he converts, 19-12. Madison Prep very, very comfortable right now. All right, and up stolen, Jarell Martin. Well, they're starting to really pile it on here to Holden. Roman Guy passes from the wing to Williams. Williams back to Guy. Guy over to Rooster. They're swinging the perimeter. In the corner, Ronson Robertson for three! Rolls around the rim and in. Ronson, the rifleman, Robertson. Here comes Holden. Addison with the basketball. He goes to the wing. Go! Boy. Rooster Morris might have gotten away with the goaltender, but it doesn't matter. Jarell Martin got the camera, but now it's stolen. Stolen by Aaron Carlton. Carlton steps up in the lane, passes over to Collins. Collins over to Cooper, back to Carlton. Carlton steps up, and he walks. He went with the ball fake. He shuffled his feet on the ball fake, and I don't think he realized what he did. He took a third step before he put the ball down to dribble, and Madison Prep will get it back with 30.4 seconds remaining in the period. Roman Guy with the inbound. We're under a half minute to go in this period. Pass the pass over Williams, works along the baseline, and no good. So, in the corner, pass from Cooper, over to Collins, ball's on the ground. That's Matt Holden, he's in the game for the first time tonight. Kendall Cooper with the ball on the perimeter, 5 seconds to go. Cooper puts up a rainbow, rolls off of Aaron Carlton out of bounds. Madison Prep will get the ball back. With 2 seconds remaining, they'll get one opportunity to put a shot on goal. They have quickly expanded their lead after trailing by a few points. Stolen by Kendall Cooper. Cooper steals Roman Guy's inbound, puts up a three from about 25 feet, and it goes off the front of the iron, no good. And at the end of the first period, the score is your Madison Prep Chargers 22, the visiting Holden Rockets 12. This is Eric Hatfield for Perry Daniels on thechargernetwork.com, WMPA, and LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here tonight. We are having some technical difficulties with the wireless microphone, so if it sounds like we are broadcasting from maybe an empty room with a bit of an echo, or it's a little tinny, I do apologize for that. We are doing the best we can here. Nonetheless, some fantastic Madison Prep basketball, and in spite of the fact that Holden had the Chargers on the ropes for a little bit, they have scored 22 points in this first quarter, so any opening period jitters that got underway, those are gone. And Madison Prep came out very convincingly and were very, very commanding with the manner in which they took the lead away from Holden and took it back for themselves. So, very impressive opening period for the Chargers. Here we go. Madison Prep getting ready to... They will start off on defense. Matt Holden will be inbounding it for the Rockets. There's the inbounds pass. It's in the backcourt. Torrey Fletcher in the game for the first time today. He's being held up. That 10-second clock is ticking. Back to Torrey Fletcher. He bounced past it in the corner. Now it goes to Addison on the bucket stand. Stolen. Roman guy steals the pass. He passes over to Rooster, and Rooster loses it. It's stolen by Aaron Carlton. Madison Prep tried to go into the fast break, and they broke a little too quickly. Now with the ball is Trey Addison. He puts it on the ground, and he is relieved of it by Ronson Robertson. Robertson passes to Chad Williams. Williams has it in the wing, puts it in from 19 feet, rims out, no good. Rebound by Aaron Carlton. And we can clearly see very quickly that Aaron Carlton is the floor general for these Holden Rockets. Carlton goes, passes all the way to Addison, went in the lane, and that's no good. He walked. That is the correct call, Mr. Referee. Absolutely. But I remind you, if you're in any travel-related business, you should be sponsoring this fine high school broadcast. You could be, if you're a Baton Rouge Airport, travel agency, Delta Airlines, that could have been the insert your company name here, travel of the game. Ronson Robertson inbounds to Benny Bradford. Bradford in the game for the first time tonight. 7:15 remaining in the first half. Jenkins passes over to Martin. Martin back to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Bradford. Swings it over to Ronson Robertson for three. Too much on that one. No good. Does not even draw iron. And Jenkins tried to save it, tried to throw it off of Matt Holden, but did not successfully, and the Rockets get the basketball back. With 7:03 to go in the first half. Inbounding the ball is Matt Holden. Holden inbounds to Aaron Carlton. Carlton puts it on the ground. Nice set screen there on thrown by Fletcher on Dwayne Jenkins, and Fletcher all the way over in the corner for Matt Holden. Holden puts it on the ground. He steps up from the wing. He is almost trapped. Gets it to Aaron Carlton. Carlton has to reset. He goes under the goal. Looking for somewhere to pass. Passes it over Fletcher. Fletcher off the backboard and gets the shooter's roll. Torrey Fletcher, those are his first points of the evening. And that foul is on Jarell Martin. That is his first personal foul on number 1, Jarell Martin. And Holden cuts it down to 8 with 6:43 to go in the half. Shot gets the shooter's roll, so Fletcher converts the three-point play. DJ Blanton passes to Bradford to Jenkins. Over to Robertson. Robertson loops it up in the corner. Jarell Martin goes from the low post. Up and in, Jarell Martin. So with 6:33 to go in the half, Madison Prep extends their lead to 9 points. Aaron Carlton, ball fake. Blanton bit on it. There's a pass over in the low post. And now it goes back out along the perimeter. Aaron Carlton being guarded by DJ Blanton. He does a crossover. Passes over in the corner. That is, can't see who that is over from here. And there's the shot all the way over from the foul line, and good. Brandon Collins from 16 feet just from behind the foul line. 5:03 to go in the half. Jarell Martin passes. It is, they're fighting for it. It's stolen. And that steal officially is Brandon Collins, who loosened it, and Matt Holden picked it up. Stolen, Jarell Martin. He steals Matt Collins' pass. So take that, Mr. Collins, says Martin. There's the pass. Jenkins to Martin. Martin up and in. Jarell Martin on the assist from Dwayne Jenkins. Madison Prep 26, Holden 17. Aaron Carlton stolen. Jarell Martin, he lost control of it. Jarell Martin at the ball. He has it from the wing. Jarell Martin from 18 feet, rims out, no good. Rebound, Holden. That's Brandon Collins with the rebound. Putting it on the ground is Matt Holden. Matt Holden brings it, he goes past Jarell Martin. He goes into the paint. Passes all the way over into the corner for Fletcher. No good. Rebound, no good. Addison got the rebound. DJ Blanton gets the rebound for Prep. Ronson Robertson passes over to Jarell Martin. Jarell Martin goes up and in and good. There's a little bit of an attempted flop under the basket by Torrey Fletcher, but it does him no good. Jarell Martin gets the basket, no foul. 28-17, Madison Prep on top. Torrey, strike that. Aaron Carlton with the ball. Bounce pass over to Matt Holden. Holden tries to do some behind the back stuff. What was that boy thinking? Jarell Martin gets the rebound. That's his 4th of the night by my count. Jarell Martin passes over to Dwayne Jenkins, over to Ronson Robertson, inside to DJ Blanton. DJ Blanton from the wing, no good, rolls out. Torrey Fletcher gets the rebound. Aaron Carlton with the basketball. Carlton, crossover. Another crossover, and he runs into a wall. Benny Bradford and Ronson Robertson had him completely surrounded, and there's a whistle. Let's see what the call is. It had to have been a foul on the Chargers because Holden has possession. I did not get the license on that truck, though. I did not see who the foul was called on. 4 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the first half. Gotta say, Torrey Fletcher really has gotten a lot of touches, a lot of hustle. in the second quarter. Not kind of awkward with his handling the ball, but nonetheless effective. Pass from Matt Holden all the way across to Torrey Fletcher. Bounce pass to Trey Addison. Addison passes over to Fletcher. Fletcher puts it on the ground. Passes out to Holden. Holden puts it on the ground now. He's looking. He passes over to Brandon Collins. Collins swings it over. Goes to Trey Addison. Trey Addison for three. It's good. All net, no rim. Trey Addison with 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 28-20. Madison Prep on top. There's the pass. DJ Blanton passes it over in the wing area for Michael Burns, the Butcher. Fires up, no good. Rebound, Kendall Cooper. Cooper, bounce pass over to Addison. Fires in the corner for Brandon Collins. Rooster Morris goes leaping to stop Collins from any idea of shooting. Kendall Cooper fires in the corner for Collins. Collins rims out, no good. Boy, that would have been something if he'd have made that one. That'd have cut it down to 5. Still 28-20. Rooster Morris got the rebound. DJ Blanton passes over to Dinkins. Dinkins to Jarell Martin. Jarell Martin for 3. Rims out, no good. Rooster Morris comes from behind Torrey Fletcher to steal the rebound. Then he has a horrible pass. He tries to pass to DJ Blanton on the other side, and Matt Holden is there for the steal. Kendall Cooper now bringing it across half court. He steps up, bounces 1-2 step in the paint, passes over to Addison. Addison puts it up and in. 28-22, and just like that, Holden keeps hanging on to this game. It's now a 2-possession game, and Coach Young, I think, is trying to contain his enthusiasm. I don't think he expected this, as Holden did not score a single point in the first quarter. Meanwhile, DJ Blanton from 18 feet from the wing puts it through all net, no rim. It is now 30-22, but as I was saying, Coach Young has his hands on his hips and looks like he's trying to contain a smile. Holden is a team that did not score a single point. Oh, stolen. Michael Burns stepped up in front of Kendall Cooper and he lost it. Jarell Martin got it. Oh! Jarell Martin on the assist from Ralston Rooster Morris. Martin got the steal. He passed to Rooster. Rooster put it back to Martin, who set it up for the alley-oop, and it's 32-22 now, 10-point game. And there's a slap foul. I can hear that all the way over here from the press table. Dwayne Dinkins really got a good piece of Kendall Cooper, and Kendall Cooper will go to the line. He was in the act of shooting, and I stand corrected. Kendall Cooper was not in the act of shooting, but it is a foul. That one on Dwayne Dinkins. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the half. As I said, Holden did not score a single point in the first quarter last time, but they actually held a very brief lead in this first quarter and cut the lead down to 8 in the second quarter. They are hanging with Madison Prep as best they can. Aaron Carlton is called. He tries to go past Ronson Robertson, puts it up, a little bit of pressure. Michael the Butcher Burns fighting with Trey Addison, and that will go off Addison out of bounds, so officially that's a rebound for Michael Burns. 2:08 remaining in the period. Roman Guy with the basketball. He goes across half court, coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half. Roman Guy passes in the corner for Ronson Robertson for 3! Oh yes, and this young man has earned this title tonight. Ronson, the Rifleman Robertson, extends the lead to 13 points, 35-22. Kendall Cooper kind of got away with a carry there. Pass to Addison, Addison to Collins. Collins swatted by Roman Guy. Nice job recovering there by Aaron Carlton. Steps up Trey Addison, puts it on the ground. There's a whistle, and they're going to call double dribble. Double dribble on Trey Addison. They're saying that he started a dribble in the act of receiving the pass. I think he thought it was just an errant bounce, and then he put the ball back on the ground. So no shot, no basket for Trey Addison. 1:34 to go in the half. Roman Guy passes over to Chad Williams. Chad Williams over to DJ Blanton. Blanton being worked by 3 men. Terrible shot. Puts it up. It's batted around a little bit and goes out of bounds. And actually, after being volleyed a little bit, it will go off of DJ Blanton, and the Holden Rockets will get possession. Aaron Carlton with the basketball. Passes to Kendall Cooper. Kendall Cooper will get across half court. Madison Prep is in a 1-3-1 zone. Cooper flips it over to Aaron Carlton, puts up an air ball, and foul is called as Torrey Fletcher tried to pick it up. Foul is called on Jarell Martin. That's his second of the evening. Call for, that's not possible. That was not possible. Jarell Martin's on the court. Ref. Who's that foul on? 2. Fouls on Roman Guy for a hold. With 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in the half. Torrey Fletcher puts up the foul shot up and in. 35-23. Rockets in the lead. 1:09 to go in the half. Benny Bradford will check into the game. Fletcher puts it up, gets the shooter's roll. Madison Prep 35, Holden 24. Roman Guy passes to Ronson Robertson. Ronson Robertson ball fakes, puts it on the ground now. Passes into the post for Chad Williams. Chad Williams from the low post. Will not get the basket, but we'll get the whistle. And that is a foul called on Holden. That's against Kendall Cooper. Chad Williams will go to the line to shoot two. We have exactly 1 minute remaining in this first half. Chad Williams puts it up and swish on that no rim. Chad Williams, 36-24 the score. Madison Prep up by 12. Chad Williams, swish. So he makes both shots at the line. Madison Prep 34. The Holden Rockets 24. Aaron Carlton with the ball. He's double teamed. Bounces out to Fletcher. Fletcher puts it on the ground now. He's double teamed. Madison Prep in the half court press. Oh, Michael Burns had him boxed up there. Nice pass from Aaron Carlton to Fletcher. Aaron Carlton was double teamed along the sideline. And he had eyes in the back of his head. He found Torrey Fletcher streaking to the goal. Found him for the basket. Meanwhile, Michael Burns tries to go up strong. And the Butcher is fouled by Aaron Carlton. Aaron Carlton, who is much smaller than Michael Burns, really showing a lot of chutzpah there by staying with the much larger Michael Burns, who goes up and he is fouled. 36.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Michael, the Butcher Burns, will go up and try to put some additional points on the board for Madison Prep. Michael Burns, who is left-handed, sets up and up off the front of the iron, no good. Michael Burns misses his first one, so Aaron Carlton's foul does yield him a net of 1 point, as Burns would have had otherwise an easy layup. Burns. Swish! Makes the second one, buries it. So Michael Burns with his first point of the night. Tyndale Cooper will bring it across half court. Cooper looking, 29 seconds to go in the half. Coach Young screaming instructions to Cooper. Aaron Carlton with the ball. He's being pursued and passes in the corner. Now it's back to Carlton. Carlton, nice spin move, evades Roman Guy. Passes over, swings in the corner. Addison over to Collins. Collins, and that's a foul. Collins had the ball. Benny Bradford tried to loosen. He was a little too aggressive, and he fouled Brandon Collins. Prep still had a foul to give, so with 11 seconds to go, Holden will have to inbound. They're not in the bonus. Ball's passed in the backcourt. Kendall Cooper has it. 9 seconds, 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Kendall Cooper puts it up, and he tries to go in between the lane. Passes over to Trey Addison, and he's fouled by Michael the Butcher Burns. Michael Burns doing what he does best. I don't know if Addison would have made that shot or not, but Michael Burns will force him to take 2 shots from the line instead of getting 1 relatively short shot from the low block. 1.1 seconds to go in the half, so this in all likelihood will be the final, and no good. So Michael Burns hacking away and gets 1 net point for the Chargers as Addison's shot goes off the front of the iron. Switch. So Addison makes the second one. There is the buzzer. That is the end of the first half. And just like that, Bradford puts up the Hail Mary, goes off the backboard, no good. And the score at the end of the first half is your Madison Prep Academy Chargers 38, and the visiting Holden Rockets 27. 11-point lead for the Chargers. Testing. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right. All right, so that's much, much better. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. So, back here with Perry Daniels. Perry, you missed a very interesting half of basketball, to say the least.
Okay.
Very interesting. Holden at one point did hold a very brief lead, a single possession lead on the Chargers, and had the Chargers on the ropes for a while. Then they also cut it to 8 points within the second quarter. Madison Prep since, though, has extended their lead at 38-27. This Holden Rockets team apparently learned some lessons from the first go-round.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, it was kind of hard to come in and repeat the performance that took place up at Holden. And or do even worse. So it's good to see that they're doing better. They're a well-coached team. This is the team that won the district last year. So this doesn't surprise me at all, Eric.
You could also see the way that the players are responding. Coach Young communicates very well with his team, and when he called signals or orders, his team responded very, very quickly. And discipline will keep you in a game against, let's face facts, a physically superior opponent. And I have to say, talent-wise, from what I've seen all year, I think Madison Prep will open this up a little bit in the second half. But that's why they play the games.
That's right. That's right. And you can best believe that Madison Prep will come out with a different level of motivation for the second half than they did for the first half. Sometimes these are young kids, so they get lured into a false sense of security, Eric. And because they were so successful up in Holden, I'm sure that it was difficult to get them to focus this week in practice. They've been playing so well, so this isn't too surprising that the Chargers are encountering this. But again, I think the Charger coaching staff is going to make sure that they take care of this.
Well, one thing I can rest assured of, I'm very confident that Coach Jeff Jones will offer the proper motivation for the Chargers in the second half.
Without a doubt. I think I left my pen in my vehicle. And I need to go reconcile the stats. I
was going to say, ask if there's any chance of us getting it from Coach Lewis. I'll regale the audience with some sports anecdotes in the meanwhile. Have a very exciting weekend of sports coming up. A lot of good action in college basketball also coming up. We have... hold on for one moment here as we're having a very brief technical issue with the internet. The Super Bowl, of course, is past. Football season is over, but of course, really in America, there are 4 NFL seasons. There's the preseason, there's the regular season, the postseason, and there's, depending on how you want to look at it, next season or the off season. The NFL really never stops grinding. It is a 365-day-a-year entertainment business, but there will be no product on the field, at least until mini camps and training camps, and really the next major event there will be is the NFL draft. So that does leave us with a lot of exciting college basketball action coming up, and also the NBA will be cranking up very shortly. Last night our New Orleans Hornets took another very tough defeat, but I will say this much for the staff over there at the Hive. They know how to keep Hornets basketball very, very entertaining, as they had Will Ferrell conduct a very, very humorous introduction for the New Orleans Hornets and Chicago Bulls rosters, among other things, saying from the University of Florida, one man who was never able to dance, Joakim Noah. That's gold. That is gold, is all I can say. But it'd be a lot nicer if the Bees could get a little bit of love and get some wins on there. It might be very, very hard to do, though, until Eric Gordon returns to the lineup of the New Orleans Hornets. So, we'll be back to the action in about 5 minutes and 35 seconds. And in the meanwhile, I'll try to get Coach Jeff Jones on his way out. I'm sure he's got to have some concerns about this Holden team coming in. Again, you can never expect to repeat perfection, but when you stop an opponent from scoring at all in their own building in the first half, and in the second half, not the second half, in the second matchup, rather, are going tit for tat with them, that does leave something to be reconciled there. And clearly Madison Prep demonstrated a lot more talent and a lot more skill the first go round. And I certainly don't expect Holden to get their doors blown off every time, but from what we've seen of this Madison Prep team, it just kind of stands to reason that they're much more capable of where they are right now. Well, tonight anyway, after this fine broadcast is over with, you can certainly catch some NBA action. The Lakers are taking on the Boston Celtics tonight in Boston. Really some similar teams with some similar histories and similar records, and right now they're both in 7th place in their respective conferences. The Lakers, however, are in a tighter situation in the West. Boston is 3 games ahead of the 8th seed in the East. I believe, I want to say that is, I cannot even think of who the team is off the top of my head right now, who has the 8th seed in the East, but they are 3 games ahead. The Lakers are just a half game ahead of 8th and one game out of 10th place. So they are facing a much tougher battle. The Western Conference is real. The Western Conference is hard. It's always going to be that way. Now the Lakers do seem, in addition to needing to win more desperately, they're also kind of cooled off a little bit. The Celtics have won 9 of their last 10 games. Meanwhile, the Lakers only have one game against a team with a winning record since they beat the Clippers on NBA TV on January the 25th. So I think the Celtics definitely have a little bit of an edge going into that game. On Friday, there's more NBA action tomorrow as the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are the team with the NBA's best record, will go into Utah to take on the Jazz. The Jazz are playing very well. They have an 11-4 record at home as opposed to being 2-7 on the road. But the Thunder are on fire. They've won 8 of their last 10, and Kevin Durant is just on a tear. He scored 33 points or more in 3 of his last 5 games, and he's put himself right back into the scoring title race with Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Saturday brings us some very exciting college basketball action. Baylor and Missouri. Baylor has been one of those feel-good stories this year. They kind of turned the corner somewhat last year and really made some runs, and now they're ranked number 6 in the country. But Baylor does have 3 losses this year, and they've all been against ranked in-conference opponents. So they're going to have their hands full. They were beaten by Kansas last night, and here come the Chargers coaching staff. I'm going to have to take an interruption from this college basketball and NBA preview and talk about that game and see what he has to say. Jones, we're about 2 minutes away from the second half. He's still carrying here with Coach Jones. Coach, Holden looks a little tougher than they did last time, didn't they?
Yeah, we were playing like crap.
Any specific areas that... Everywhere we're playing like crap. Okay, and on that note, I'll just leave Coach to his own devices and let him get it going in the second half. Anything that should be looking out for?
We need to play better.
I think that will do it then. Coach Jeff Jones, I will leave him be. Coach Jeff Jones made 3 comments. We played like crap. What did you not do well? Everything. And what should I look out for? We need to play better. Sometimes in his brevity, Coach Jones can say a mouthful. And I don't think it gets any better than we played like crap. We need to play better, and we're doing everything wrong. So that would explain a lot of this close game that Holden has kept the home team to, as it's 38-27, and we will be underway with the second half of action very, very shortly. Perry, we got some stats for us.
I do. Let's start with the big guy. He has a total of 8 points for the half. All 8 came in the second quarter. It's surprising, Eric, to see that he hasn't made it to the line yet. Chad Williams has 3. Bronson Robinson has 10. Ralston Morris has 3. DJ Blanton has 6. And Michael Burns has 1.
Sure, Michael Burns made one from the foul line, actually.
For Holden, you have Brandon Collins with 5. Grant Barnett with 3. Kendall Cooper with 3. Trey Addison with 11. And Torrey Fletcher with 7.
I didn't even see Grant Barnett get in the game. He must have slipped that 3-point shot past us when we were still diddling around with the equipment.
Probably.
All right, so we will be back to the action very, very shortly as we see the 8 minutes in the third quarter clock, and hopefully your Chargers can not play like crap, do everything better, and play better.
So big guy Jarell Martin does have 4 rebounds.
All right, so I had that count correct in spite of it all.
All right.
DJ Blanton passes over in the corner for Rooster. Rooster kind of bobbles the ball, passes it back to Jarell Martin. Martin swings it over to Jenkins. Jenkins from way downtown, rims out, no good. Rebound, Jarell Martin, his 5th of the evening. Passes back to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Martin. Martin in the corner for Rooster. Rooster passes to Jenkins. Kendall Cooper kind of overstepped there, and there's a shot, no good. Rebound, rebound Chad Williams, rather. And Chad Williams puts it up and in over the Holden defender. Aaron Carlton bringing the ball up court for the Rockets. 7:20 to go in the third quarter.
Chargers are in their diamond and 1 defense.
Oh, wow, Dwayne Jenkins diving and almost got the loose ball. And steal, nope, not quite. Kendall Cooper, very lucky recovery. Jarell Martin slaps it in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Rockets will retain possession. Very aggressive defensive set there in Holden's front court for Madison Prep.
And Ronson Robinson is checking into the game. Looks like for Roston Mars.
Harry, can you take over for like 60 seconds?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. Number 15, Carlton. Andre Carlton. Steal by Dwayne Dinkins. He pushes up the court past to Chad Williams. Chad Williams goes up for the layup. It's deflected. Ball's out of bounds. Chargers ball underneath their own basket. Chad Williams will take the ball out. He passes it in to Ronson Robinson, who quickly kicks it to DJ Blanton, who kicks it in to Chad Williams. And it's good for a three. Chad Williams with the three-pointer. Holden's having a little trouble getting it over the timeline. They finally do. DJ Blanton, Dwayne Dinkins have a trap inside. A player gets out of it, passes it in to number 32. That's Aaron Carlton for the easy layup for Holden. Dwayne Dinkins brings the ball back up the court for the Chargers. He's calling out a play, 53 for the Chargers. Jarell Martin comes to the top of the lane. He gets the pass, kicks it over to the left wing to Ronson Robinson.
What a powerful move by Jarell Martin going through the lane there.
Yes.
Wow. 6:06 remaining in the third quarter.
Mr. Ref, who is the foul on? Foul's on number 21 for Holden.
That's Trey Addison, I believe.
Yes, sir. That's his first of the evening. Thank you, sir.
And rims out, no good. So that rebound there by Andrew Carlton, and Aaron Carlton now taking it across half court. We're under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Dwayne Dinkins kicks the ball. Andrew Carlton attempted to pass it back to Andrew, and Dwayne Dinkins alertly broke up the play. That's why you got to use all four limbs playing defense.
That's right.
Carlton passes over to Cooper. Back to Carlton. A couple of ball fakes. Back to the other Carlton. Aaron Carlton now on the pass from Andrew. It's stolen. DJ Blanton. Passes over to Ronson Robinson. Nice pass all the way over the corner to Dwayne Dinkins. Dinkins to Jarell Martin in the post. Martin is double teamed and he's pushed. That foul officially will be on number 15. That's what I thought. Andrew Carlton.
That's Carlton's third of the evening.
5 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 44-29, Madison Prep with a 15-point lead. 5:38 to go in the quarter. Chad Williams will get it near half court. Williams passes over to Dinkins. Dinkins back to Williams. Williams back to Dinkins. Dinkins for three. Rims out, no good. Rebound, DJ Blanton, back it in. DJ Blanton with the rebound and the putback. And the Chargers extended their lead to 17 points, 46-29.
I have that as DJ Blanton's fourth rebound of the evening.
There's they got Fletcher. Fletcher, that looks like a walk, huh?
Coach called timeout.
Okay. Coach Young calls timeout. Tory Fletcher was all bottled up. That's the second time he got tied up in the corner. So I think if the Chargers see him get the ball, they need to just gravitate over to him because he seems to freeze up when he's boxed in. So that is a 60-second timeout called by Coach Young.
So what was our halftime score? It was 38-29, correct?
That is correct. It was an 11-point lead, and we've expanded that now to 17 points. So we've had a net of 6 points more than Holden.
Fantastic.
And Holden hasn't scored anything.
Right.
So that's equally good. So
Martin made one of his free throws.
I would love to be a fly on the wall. Actually, I would have probably not wanted to be a fly on the wall in that locker room.
No. Well, now's a good time to bring you words from our sponsors. First, our sponsor is Williams Construction. For all your construction needs, please contact Williams Construction. Also, we have Golden Medical Equipment and Supply, where the patient matters. For all your equipment supply needs, please call area code 225-802-9434, Golden Medical Equipment and Supply Company.
Back to the action. Brandon Collins passes all the way across court to Tory Fletcher. Fletcher over to Aaron Carlton. He is boxed up. Aaron Carlton retains possession. It was either DJ Blanton or Chad Williams that slapped it. Looked like Williams held him while Blanton tried to rob him, but he swats it out of bounds. Aaron Carlton puts it on the ground, passes over to Cooper. Kendale Cooper for three. Off the left side of the iron. Rebound, Jarell Martin. His 6th of the evening by my count. Martin goes across half court. He is handling the basketball. Brandon Collins tries to guard him. He passes over to Robertson. Robertson over to Williams. Williams back to Robertson. Robertson over to Williams for three. Chad Williams from 20 feet.
Second three of the quarter, Eric. We want Chad to get more comfortable shooting that shot. The Chargers have moved to their 2-2-1 trapping defense.
Definitely at the playoffs. Aaron Collins, nice jump step, finds Torrey Fletcher. He tries to go up, and DJ Blanton says, "Get that out of here." And Madison Prep retains possession. Jenkins passes to Williams over to Robertson. Robertson, who had a couple of threes in the first half himself, back to Williams over to Robertson. Robertson for three, rims out no good, and rebound by Aaron Carlton. What a play. Finds Kendale Cooper as he saves it. Rebound saves the ball. Cooper passes to Aaron Carlton. Carlton back to Cooper. Cooper over to Trey Addison. Addison loses it out of bounds. Perry, did you see Aaron Carlton? Did he step out?
Yeah, he stepped on the line. The referee let it go.
Guess you have to have a little mercy sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's what that was. A mercy, no call.
Roman Guy with the ball. 3:47 remaining in the third quarter. Guy brings it across the timeline to Jarell Martin. Martin swings it to Rooster Morris. Rooster. No, nice turnaround move. Steps up, passes to Jarell Martin near the foul line. Martin is kind of trapped. He passes over to Guy. Guy swings it over to Ronson Robertson. Robertson for three. Rims out, no good. Rebound. Who was that?
Ralston Morris.
Ralston Morris with the rebound, and they're going to call a charge?
Foul on his back.
So Rooster Morris went over the back to get that rebound, so no rebound for Morris, and that is instead a foul. 3:25 to go in the quarter. Aaron Carlton bringing it across half court. Not yet. Bounce pass to Kendale Cooper. Cooper being guarded by Roman Guy. Passes over to Carlton. Carlton with a two-step jumps, passes back to Brandon Collins. Collins to Cooper. Cooper has nowhere to go with it. He's going to try to work the perimeter. Nice pass in the corner for Torrey Fletcher. Fletcher steps up in the wing back to Cooper. Cooper steps up and swings it in the corner. I believe that's Brandon Collins who took the three-point shot, and it goes over the backboard. No good.
The scheme is good, though, Eric. They're having players open. They're taking good shots. They just don't have the talent to knock down the shots.
Right, exactly. But on paper, it would work if they just had the shooters.
That's right.
Ronson Robertson passes over to Rooster. Rooster steps up in the wing, passes to Jarell Martin. Jarell Martin from 16 feet. Oh, buries it from just behind the foul line.
That's a big-time shot.
Oh, that was
Jarell
nice.
Martin. Yeah.
That's an NCAA caliber shot.
That's right.
2:33 remaining. Oh, wow. Puts it on the ground. Carlton over to Torrey Fletcher. No good rebound. Chad Williams. Williams over to Ronson Robertson. Ronson Robertson to Jarell Martin. Jarell Martin from the wing off the backboard and good. Jarell Martin. Kendale Cooper working the ball. He steps up in the corner. Passes over to Aaron Carlton. Passes to Brandon Collins. Collins for three. Rims out. No good. Rebound Ronson Robertson. Ronson Robertson bringing it up. Passes over to Chad Williams in the wing. Williams back to Guy. Guy picks it up and passes over in the corner to Rooster. Rooster back to Guy. Guy over to Ronson Robertson. Robertson ball fake. Bitten on by Carlton. Robertson puts it up from the wing. No good. Rebound by Torrey Fletcher. Aaron Carlton with the ball. Now he speeds it up, passes over to Kendale Cooper. Get that out of here. Roman Guy slaps the pass away, intended for Trey Atkins in the corner.
Roman Guy just hasn't been the same player since the Country Day game, has he, Eric?
Not quite, but it's kind of hard to match that effort. I think definitely like to see a whole lot more Country Day moments out of Roman Guy. There's the pass over to Kendale Cooper. Cooper floats it up high to Brandon Collins. Collins over to Aaron Carlton. Bounces over to Cooper. Cooper puts it on the ground. Passes over to Kendale Cooper. Oh, I don't think he called glass, but Kendale Cooper gets one off the backboard and in. Ronson Robertson with the ball. 1:19 to go in the period. Over to Roman Guy. Guy swings it over in the corner for Rooster. Rooster all the way over to Ronson Robertson, who puts it off the backboard, and he did call glass. Up and in. 1:08 to go in the period.
Good job by Ronson Robinson. That's the perfect angle on the court to use the glass. He did a great job there.
55-32. Madison Prep starting to run away with this one. Aaron Carlton puts it on the ground. Passes in the corner to Torrey Fletcher. Quick pass over to Trey Atkins from the wing and good on the turnaround shot. 55-34. 47 seconds left to go in the period. Rooster all the way over across the wing and almost stolen. Ronson Robertson does hang on though. Now he picks up passes to Michael Burns. Michael Burns passes to Blanton. Blanton puts it up from 16 feet and he is fouled. There's the whistle. That foul is on Brandon Collins. 33.6 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was probably not the right time to take that shot for DJ Blanton. You might as well wait to the end of the quarter and take the last shot. But it was definitely within his range.
Right. So, Blanton drains that one, drains his first foul shot. Scoreboard. Rims out, no good. There we go. Shouldn't Madison Prep have 56?
I'm not sure.
Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Okay, 56-34. 32 seconds remaining in the third period. Aaron Carlton steps up to half court. Passes over to Collins. Collins way in the corner for Torrey Fletcher. Torrey Fletcher double teamed and they're forced to reset. Kendall Cooper right there in the low post for Atkins. They're swinging it around. Now it's back along the perimeter though to Kendall Cooper. Cooper to Carlton. Aaron Carlton. Over to Fletcher. Fletcher works around the perimeter, passes to Brandon Collins. Collins passes along the baseline to Atkins. Atkins struggling, gets it back to Collins. Collins for three. Rims out, no good, and that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Madison Prep Chargers 56, the Holden Rockets 34. Madison Prep expanding that 11-point lead they had at halftime to a 22-point lead, doubling the margin. So,
I just got your text, Aaron.
Oh, okay. I'd like to take a moment to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you in part by the Daily Hat-Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports, I'd like to look at some eye candy every now and then. Log into www.thedailyhattrick.com, thedailyhattrick.com.
What was the subject matter of the day on the Daily Hat Trick?
Well, today, typically on Thursdays, what we'll do is we'll look at the sporting events coming up, the better sporting events of the coming week. We call it must-see sports. With the Super Bowl being over with, it's basketball. Tonight, the Lakers are visiting the Boston Celtics. That's always a good rivalry renewed. Both teams in seventh place in their respective conferences, and both teams needing a win right now. So that's going to be a very good matchup. I believe that one's going to be on TNT. Tomorrow we have the Utah Jazz hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder with the NBA's best record. Saturday, a lot of good college basketball action going on as we have lost my train of thought momentarily. Baylor at Missouri. And of course, Missouri wiped out Kansas last weekend and is really taking control of their fate. Back to the action, but yeah, must-see sports is on the menu for today.
Okay, great.
Aaron Carlton loses the ball, stolen by Chad Williams to Ronson Robertson, who passes off the backboard to Jarell Martin. Officially, that'll be a rebound and putback for Martin, but in practice, that was really an assist by Ronson Robertson. Carlton passes over to Brandon Collins, passes in the paint to Trey Addison. Trey Atkins is a country singer. And it gets deflected out of bounds by the Chargers. Holden will retain possession. So, stolen. Chad Williams with the steal off of the inbounds pass. Roman Guy in the corner for Ronson Robertson. Robertson over to Guy. Swings it to Williams. Williams puts it on the ground. Passes to DJ Blanton at the high block. And he is relieved of the basketball by the Rockets. But it's called a foul on Holden. Foul on the dribble, so Madison Prep will take it out from the baseline. Robertson. Pass to DJ Blanton at the right elbow. Pass to Jarell Martin from the right wing. It is good. Jarell Martin from about 17 feet.
That's his 16th point of the night. 17th point of the night.
There's the whistle, and I just looked down for a moment. It looks like the Rockets have to cough the ball up again.
Yeah, there was a turnover. I'm not sure what the source of the turnover was.
Martin passes to Robertson. Robertson along the perimeter. Passes to Roman Guy. Roman Guy puts it on the ground. Passes to Martin. Martin at the perimeter. Passes over to Robertson. Robertson in the corner for Blanton. Back to Robertson. It's swatted by Brandon Collins. And Robertson holds on just in case they didn't see the swat and saves it for Jarell Martin. Jarell Martin with the ball. Passes over to Roman Guy. Guy being pressured. Nice crossover. Still being worked on by Kendall Cooper. Passes to Robertson. Robertson over to DJ Blanton. Blanton from the left elbow. Rims out. No good. Rebound, Chad Williams. Let's see what the call is. They're going to rule it.
Called it on
over the back. Yep, and I think that was the correct call. No, they're saying White's ball. They're saying he was fouled in the back. Okay. I saw Williams go high.
Did we see who they called the foul on?
I sure didn't. From the body shape, I think it might have been Torrey Fletcher, number 42, but I'm just not sure.
Torrey Fletcher goes to the bench.
Probably was.
Yeah.
Probably was.
And Andre Carlton checks in the game for him.
So it's Andre. It's not Andrew Carlton. It's Andre.
Oh, okay. It's Andre.
I had Andrew.
It may be Andrew.
Okay.
I copied yours.
Oh, that's an Andrew. My bad. Guess I could take penmanship classes too while I'm at it. 6:30 to go in the game. Madison Prep all over the Rockets, 60-34. Jarell Martin sinks his first shot from the line with 6:30 to go. Okay, so the foul must have been away. The act of shooting, maybe?
In the act of shooting, yes, sir.
Okay, so no rebound for Chad Williams. Got to scratch that one. 6:28 to go in the game. 62-34 Madison Prep as Martin goes 2 for 2 from the line on that exchange. I think that's Collins. Passes over to Carlton. Carlton passes to the other Carlton, Aaron Carlton. It goes off of Aaron Carlton's fingertips out of bounds. Madison Prep basketball. So we'd like to thank all 2 of you that have tuned in to the Charger Network, WMPA. Jenkins passes to Robertson. Robertson to Rooster. Rooster from the corner. No good. Rebound. Jarell Martin up and in. Jarell Martin with his 8th rebound of the evening and the putback. 5:52 remaining in the game. What was that?
I have no idea.
I don't know what Aaron Carlton, but you could tell he's frustrated. Oh yeah, Aaron Carlton looks like he can fry an egg on his head. He thought he saw something and he had absolutely nothing, and it actually wound up going to the ticket taker. Jarell Martin's shot rims out. There's a whistle, and that's going to be a push.
Chargers are building up the team fouls.
Yeah. That's a push. Who was that on, Perry?
That was on Dwayne Dinkins.
So Dinkins picks up the foul.
That's his 2nd of the evening.
It's a 30-point lead for the Chargers, 64-34. Madison Prep sweltering all over the Rockets. My goodness. Swarming and
easy for you to say.
Matt Holden in the game for the first time in this half. 5:24 to go in the game. Bounce pass from Holden, stolen. Stolen by Chad Williams. He passes to Robertson. Robertson from the wing goes up. It's blocked by Holden. He gets it back. Jenkins swings it over in the corner for Jarell Martin for 3. Jarell Martin from 21 feet on the assist from Dwayne Dinkins.
10 points in the quarter for Jarell Martin. 15 in the half. 23 on the night.
Collins finds Holden in the back door, but he puts it up, can't get it. Rooster Morris with the rebound. Rooster passes over to Dinkins. Dinkins passes, nice pass to Williams in the wing. Swings to Ronson Robertson from the corner, short. Hits the right side of the iron. Dinkins tried to scoop it up, but could not, and Holden will get the ball back.
Yeah, this Holden team is trying to play to the end. They're a scrappy bunch. I think they're very young. They graduated a lot of seniors last year. And we'll just see how they progress next year. It doesn't look like they're going to make the playoffs this year, so next week, in fact, Friday may be their last, Tuesday may be their last game of the season.
Trey Addison's shot no good. Rooster Morris gets the rebound. There's a whistle. That's going to be a foul on number 15, Andrew Carlton. And that's his 4th foul, I think. Or is it?
Yes, that is his 4th.
Okay, this is 4th. 4:20 remaining in the game, and Madison Prep is now in the bonus. So Rooster Morris will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Madison Prep up by 32 points, 66-34. So what appeared to be unnecessarily competitive in the first half has turned into a rout as we all expected in the second half. The Rockets have only put 6 points on the board this entire half.
Yeah, this is more indicative of the Chargers' talent level.
Just no field goal shooting at all from the Rockets. That's got to be tough. Rooster makes the front end of the 1-1, and let's see if he can convert the back end. Wish. Rooster Morris, Ralston Morris, all net, no rim. Madison Prep 38. And
think the big guy's done for the evening?
Holden 34. Yeah, because Jarell Martin looks like he's about to take off his shoes. He's sitting on the bench. I certainly wouldn't put him back out there. Not with this much of a lead.
Well, if he's done, he finished with 23.7 rebounds.
And there's another whistle and another turnover. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If the Rockets are looking for sponsors, maybe they can find a bakery that makes some good apple turnovers, because it's been turnover city for Holden tonight.
That's pretty good.
And almost broke too soon. Rooster Morris splits up an air ball, recovered by Kendall Cooper with the rebound. Cooper passes over to Andrew Carlton. Couldn't get the shooter's roll. Rebound, Michael Burns. Dwayne Dinkins with the ball. Steps up in the lane, puts it out the backboard, draws the foul. That foul is going to be on Matt Holden. I think that is his first of the evening. With 3:35 to go in the ball game, Dwayne Dinkins will shoot the front end of a 1-1.
I look to see Benny Bradford in a moment.
Yep, Bradford did get some action in the first half and played rather well actually.
All right.
69-34. Dinkins makes the front end of his 1-1. And gets the shooter's roll, 70-34. Madison Prep all over the Rockets. Here comes the fat lady out to sing. 3:32 to go in the ball game. Matt Holden flips it way over to Brandon Collins, over to Trey Addison, recovered by Andrew Carlton. Carlton stolen. Dwayne Dinkins passes to Ronson Robinson. Ronson Robinson in the 1-on-1, puts it up, and he is fouled by Matt Holden. That is his second foul in about 30 seconds. 3:18 to go in the ball game. Boy, boy, when it rains, it pours.
It pours, it pours. Well, Eric, the next time that we will hear from you will be a playoff game.
Correct.
For the Madison Prep Chargers. So I'd like to wish you and your wife a happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much, sir.
Enjoy that. Still undecided whether or not we're going to be able to bring you that broadcast Tuesday night. It's tentatively scheduled for a Tuesday night live from right here at the Sports Academy, 7:30 game, 7:15ish or so. Should be around tip-off time for the varsity game. So stay tuned. Check us out for that. If you tune in and it's not there, don't be too surprised. We're just saving it up for the playoff run for you guys. And the playoffs will be brought to you in their entirety from the Chargers. I know, speaking for myself, I'm excited about where this Charger team may end up. I think Eric is just as excited, and we want to make sure that we're at all of the playoff games moving forward.
So please tune in to www.thechargernetwork.com, WMPA, or LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com to get nonstop Charger playoff action.
And if we have some unforeseen circumstances where the Chargers take an early exit, then we may bring you some other broadcasts on the Louisiana All-American-Sports.com network.
So I'll tell you, I think it's going to be very exciting. It really is ramping up. I was looking at the newspaper, and there's some very hot district races, and there's going to be some very good playoff action. One thing Baton Rouge has a lot of, Perry, they are not in short supply of talented high school basketball players.
That's true, Eric. If you notice that
Kendall Cooper makes his first shot.
there were no Baton Rouge teams in the state football final, and basketball has kind of reigned as king in Baton Rouge, especially for the public schools.
Right.
So this isn't anything unusual.
Go ahead. I was going to say Cooper missed his second foul shot, recovered by Aaron Carlton, and Holden still has possession. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, there are a couple of teams that I would love to see play in the Baton Rouge area. The East Ascension team out of Gonzales is playing very well.
Stolen, Roman guy.
We have the White Castle, East Ibervilles. Locally, there's no one better than the Scotlandville Hornets. Scotlandville is ranked #1 in the state.
There's something else. Ronson Robertson fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 1-1.
You also have the Glen Oaks team poised to make a run in Class 3A. McKinley in Class 4A, Estruma, as well in Class, actually McKinley's in Class 5A, Estruma's in 4A.
Glen Oaks is always exciting to watch.
Hey, and they're in a lower classification than usual.
Which, wow, gets the shooter's roll and good.
Who was that?
Ronson Robertson. 73-35, Madison Prep on top. Yes, how did that happen? How did Glen Oaks end up moving down? Did they have a decrease in enrollment? Or?
Yes, they had a decrease in enrollment. Every 2 years, Louisiana High School Athletic Association reclassifies schools. This year right now, next year actually will be a reclassification year.
Michael the Butcher Burns gets hacked. That's a role reversal.
So at some point during next school year, they will take attendance of all the schools in the state, and they will classify them based on that enrollment. Now, there are a couple of proposals on the table. There's one proposal to have a football-only classification to where they classify schools differently for football than they do all the other sports.
Burns misses his first shot.
I would not like to see that, Eric. But,
no, me neither. Not so much for our basketball, but 0 for 2 for Burns.
That's the philosophy behind that is so that your Christians, your John Curtises can play up in the sport of football, but play down in all the other classifications. So there's pros and cons to each.
I found out that my high school, Ben Franklin, who after Katrina was moved down to 3A. Whoa! Brandon Collins for 3. And that will bring the Rockets scoring total in this half to 10 points. Anyway, stolen, Kendall Cooper. And he goes all the way and lays it in, and looks like Madison Prep's getting a little lazy at the end of this game.
Yeah.
73-40.
They're kids.
Anyway, so yeah, another steal by Kendall Cooper. Kendall Cooper from I can't say the rooter to the tutor, but he does steal it and goes all the way to the bucket. He's put on 4 points in about 30 seconds. That probably matches his total for the entire game. Anyway, DJ Blanton for 3, rims out, no good, rebound Cooper. Franklin went from 3A and made the playoffs for the first time in his history in 2007, but I checked recently, we were put back into 4A. We had 2 wins this football season. Brandon Collins nails a 3, and there's a timeout. Holden has scored 10 points in about 1 minute. In the entire second half, they have only scored a total of 17 points, meaning they've outdone their total in 60 seconds for the entire rest of the second half before the last 60 seconds.
And Coach, being the coach that he is, he calls, the Holden coach calls timeout and gets his younger guys in. They already look like a very young team.
Yeah.
But these guys look even younger.
Yeah, they look like kids. They look like boys. And they're all minors, but these guys, 3 looks like a child. Wouldn't be surprised if he were an 8th grader.
Yeah, right. That's right. If their school has 8th graders, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
So Devarius Robertson in the game for the first time tonight, and Trinity Sullivan, number 13, in the game for the first time. Carlton for 3. That's Andrew Carlton on the assist from Aaron Carlton. And just like that, Holden has racked up 13 points in about a minute and a half.
This is not going to make Coach Jones very happy.
No, it will not. Ronson, they are limping to the finish line here, although they have stacked up 73 points. DJ Blanton, Benny Bradford, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ronson Robertson will hold it. That's the end of the ball game. The final score, your Madison Prep Chargers 73. The Holden Rockets 48. Harry, any final reflections before I get the feeling I might get another three sentences of 2 words or less from Coach Jones.
Well, Ronson Robinson had a big night. He ended up with 14 points. I don't know how many steals. He had a number of steals. DJ Blanton ended up with 9 points on the evening. Ralston Morris had a total of 6. And Chad Williams ended up with 9. So that should charge your output. Also, Chad Williams had a total of 5 rebounds.
It looks pretty good on paper. And in point of fact, when Coach Jones needed them to step it up, they did. They really obliterated this Holden team. They shot those Rockets into outer space, if you will. But boy, it's like it seemed like they played down. They played down in the beginning when they knew they outclassed their opponent. And when the game was well in hand, they played down again. And you know, like you said, they're kids, and it's kind of hard to motivate an opponent that you're just crushing like this. But I know that Coach Jones is going to address that. And I'm gonna try to catch him before he walks into the locker room,
Certainly.
so that I can get the full speech, but not for the audience to hear. So, Eric Hatfield here for LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com and the Charger Network.com WMPA. Coach Jones, it would be fair for me to say that the team did not play like crap in the third quarter.
Not right now.
But probably maybe the last few minutes of the game might have left something to be desired.
Oh yeah, you know, anytime you go putting substitutes in the game, things drop off, and it dropped off significantly.
I think if you wanted any ammunition for your team when you addressed them, they had allowed 7 points between halftime and about the 2-minute mark at the fourth quarter. They allowed 13 points in about 90 seconds. What do you say to the team like that? Because they're killing their opponent. The game's out of reach, but obviously you want them to finish strong going into the playoffs.
Guys should come in and play with some effort. You went in, you subbed in a couple guys, and everything, execution and effort, it dropped off significantly. And, you know, I told Coach Young from Holden, those kids, they play way better than when we played them at their home. At their home, I think we beat them by 63. And he told me before the game, Coach, they were so scared of you guys. But I shook each one of those kids from Holden hand, told them they played well, and they really did. You know, they played the best they could play, and that's all you could ask for as a coach.
You always step it up when you play a big opponent, that's for sure, and it's good to see that, you know, they brought a little competition here. Now, you guys have Hosanna Christian, the return match with them. That was the school you scored 100 on early this year on Tuesday night. What can you tell us to look for against that team, and what are you looking ahead into the playoffs? What can we look for there?
Looking into the playoffs, the new power ratings came out today. We're in the 5 spot. The 4th spot is 17.88. We're at 17.87. If we're fortunate enough to beat Hosanna, we should jump them and get that 4th spot. And that's significant because that'll give us 3 straight home games unless there's an upset, and that's big.
Quick question, Hosanna's in the hot?
No, Hosanna has 16 wins. The way the power rating system goes, you know, when you beat someone, you get all their wins plus 5.
Oh, okay.
So we stand to gain more points than Fairview does in their last game, and which means we should jump them. After going into Tuesday night's game, we had 17.44, and Fairview had 17.66.
Okay.
Fairview gained, they went to 17.88, so they gained 0.22. We gained almost a half a power point. We went from 17.44 to 17.87.
Gotcha.
Because Centerville had 15 wins.
Okay.
So Hosanna will give us another jump like that, which will take us past Fairview, and we'll get that 4th spot, which is very important.
So this year now, because Perry was telling me in past years you couldn't get a run of 3 home games. Has that changed this year, or?
Any year, it's not guaranteed we'll get 3 home games. If there's an upset, we got to go on the road. But in Class B and C and 1A last year, there were no upsets. All the home teams, the higher seeds won. So if there's an upset, we're going to go on the road. But you'll be going on the road against a quote-unquote lesser opponent.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, that makes a lot more. So it's kind of bracketed, if you will. Is that
bracketed?
Okay.
It's bracketed.
Oh, well, I'm learning new stuff every day. Well, Coach, I will let you go address your team. Still a good win, and you know, you guys came out. At least they show what they're made of.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, it's hard to get up for beating a team just be by 60, but you have to if you're talking about going to playoffs. At the end of the day, I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of where our little program's going. tonight was a milestone for us. We got our 30th victory tonight.
Wow.
So we're 30-6, and that's big. And, anytime you can win 30 wins in a season, that's monumental. So to get our 30th win tonight, that's big. And we clinched the district championship. We got our first district title tonight. So, for those two factors, I'm proud. But, the effort could have been a lot better.
All righty, Coach. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you. I'll see you for the playoffs. I have an engagement on February the 14th, but I will see you for the playoffs. So that'll wrap it up again, and thank you all for joining us out there tonight at LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com and at thechargernetwork.com, WMPA. Perry, you have anything else for us this evening? Oh, Perry's signing off. So for Perry Daniels, this is Eric Hatfield. Good night, all.